When you hear the name Genghis Khan, what comes to mind? A ruthless conqueror on horseback, a barbarian who left nothing but destruction in his wake. For centuries, that's been the dominant story. But what if I told you that this image, while not entirely wrong, is incredibly incomplete? What if the man we think of as a simple destroyer was actually one of the most sophisticated political and social innovators in history today? We're peeling back the layers of myth to uncover the hidden biography of a warlord nobody truly understood. Let's rewind to the 12th century. The Mongolian steppe was a chaotic and violent place, a patchwork of warring tribes locked in endless cycles of betrayal and revenge. Into this world, a boy named Temujin was born. His early life was brutal. His father was poisoned. His family was abandoned by their clan, and he spent his youth as a hunted outcast. He was even enslaved at one point. These experiences didn't just harden him, they taught him a crucial lesson. The old system of tribal loyalty was broken. Survival, and indeed greatness, would require a completely new way of thinking. This is where the story gets fascinating. As Temujin began his rise to power, he didn't just defeat his rivals, he absorbed them. But he did something radical. Instead of letting victorious clans keep their spoils and power, he broke them up. He dismantled the old tribal structures that had fueled conflict for generations and reorganized everyone, friend and foe alike, into a new society based not on bloodlines, but on merit and loyalty directly to him. This was revolutionary. He promoted his most capable generals based on skill, not on whether they were high-born aristocrats. Some of his most trusted commanders were former enemies who had proven their worth. By 1206, he had united all the tribes of Mongolia, and a great council, or Kurultai, proclaimed him Genghis Khan, the universal ruler. But his vision didn't stop at conquest. He created a legal code known as the Yasa. While parts of it were harsh, it also established principles that were centuries ahead of their time. It mandated religious freedom across the empire, a concept almost unheard of in the 13th century. Christians, Muslims, and Buddhists were all free to practice their faith. The Yasa also created a secure trade route, the Silk Road, that was safer than it had ever been. He established a postal service, the Yam, which connected his vast empire with astonishing speed and efficiency, allowing messages and goods to travel securely. Think about that for a moment. The man, often dismissed as a barbarian, created a society with religious tolerance, a meritocracy, secure international trade, and a sophisticated communication network. He understood that to build an empire that lasted, you couldn't just conquer. You had to govern. You had to create a system that people, even conquered people, had a reason to buy into. His military strategies were, of course, brilliant and terrifying, but they were always in service of a larger political goal: to build a stable, unified world under a single rule of law. So, was he a brutal conqueror? Absolutely. The destruction his armies wrought is undeniable, but he was also a nation builder, a lawgiver, and a visionary leader who fundamentally reshaped his world. The hidden biography of Genghis Khan isn't about excusing the violence, it's about understanding the complex, strategic mind behind it. He wasn't just tearing down the old world. He was trying to build a new one from its ashes. Based on principles that were centuries ahead of their time, the world saw a warlord, but it missed the political genius. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this perspective on history interesting, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the past. See you next time.